I mean, it's ups and downs of kind of like we have as an entire offense. You know, there's been some goods in both games, of course, and been some bads as well. Probably played a lot more consistent than we did 2 weeks ago. So, you know, we're looking to continue that consistency, trying to get a stable first five in there, and that's usually when you start to see it.
A couple weeks ago, Coach Spurrier mentioned that Mike Matulis might be ready during the bye week or after the bye week. Where does Mike still stand right now?
I think he's getting a lot closer than he has been. He's been out here running and you know, rehabbing, continuing to. One thing he's got to do is get stronger. I think his legs got to get strong. He's got to build that muscle back up there. Once they feel that he's about where he needs to be, then he'll be out here practicing.
I know you're still 10 days out. I mean, is there any possibility he might be able to play against Furman, or is that?
I think there's always a possibility.
Yeah.
I mean, there certainly is. He's made tremendous strides, so we'll see how he looks next week.
How's Cody Waldrop coming along?
I think Cody said he felt the best today that he's felt in the last 2 weeks. You know, time off certainly helps. So, you know, we'll evaluate him next week and see if he can come out here and practice. If he can come out here and give us some reps and practice, and you may see him in the ball game. But you know, right now he was not out here practicing, so I don't think he will.
Is he a guy that you would plug in automatically as a starter?
There's certainly no automatics, not at all.
Shawn, you guys made any tweaks to the offensive scheme? You still got a while before the game, but looking at it, have you put in any kind of new wrinkles?
Have we done what?
Put any new offensive tweaks into the scheme, into the game plan?
What scheme?
Just the offensive game plan.
And no tweaks that I know of. I mean, now we're trying the fundamentals, trying to get better at those, blocking. No defense, trying to get better at tackling. You know, that's what you got to do open week, but there's no new schemes that are going to solve anything.
Basically, just you know, with some of the play calling late in the games, that you guys decided to commit more to the run, maybe if the situation dictates it.
I have no idea about that. I coach the offensive line, and I'm the run game coordinator. I make suggestions. You know, Coach Spurrier, he leads us on offense, and that's certainly his responsibility, and it's probably a question for him. But you know, I think we're good. I mean, we got to go out there and do what we do best, whether it's run or throw. So.
What was your conversation with Alan Notta like when he came off the field after that one bad snap at Kentucky?
Well, had we not gotten the immediate speed option the way we did, it'd probably been a lot worse, you know, so I could settle him down a little bit. But, you know, that was very disappointing. I thought he'd been snapping really, really well. There was a situation where I told him to cut a guy right before the play, and he got really antsy and threw it up there a little bit high. And, you know, those things happen. You know, it was unfortunate, the situation, but we were able to recover from it.
I think he stayed in the game. So I mean,
he did.
Yeah, I know Coach Perry mentioned last time that I talked to him that said that he had one back snap, but the rest of the game he snapped pretty well. And as far as you're concerned, he's still the guy. He's still the guy.
Oh yeah. I mean, listen. There's a lot of snaps out there during the course of the game. I mean, you're going to take him out for one snap. That's a hard situation. So.
How's Will done at right guard?
Will probably played his best game he's played since he's been out there last week. Played really well. Played really well.
There was a report that a couple of offensive linemen are working on the defensive side of the football. Are you sharing a little bit?
There was a what?
A report that a couple of offensive linemen, Ty Rogers and Malik Young, were playing on defensive line a little bit. Is that right, or are you sharing a little bit?
I have not shared them. I mean, we're down a lot of offensive linemen. I can't afford to give up anybody, of course. And you know, those guys are offensive guys. They need to be on this side of the ball.
In fact, Coach Spurrier probably on the Tay Rodgers. Coach Spurrier mentioned the Tay Rodgers his last Collins show last week as a guy that could perhaps maybe get a little playing time at guard. Or I think he mentioned playing at guard. I mean, how's he come along? And is he in the contention to play at all before the end of the season?
Before the end of the season? Well, next week. I would hope so. I would hope he's in contention. You know, he's got to work. You just don't go out there and play the position. You know, he's about 272 or 3 pounds, so he's not a real big guy. He's more of a tackle type body. So, you know, played him inside. It puts a lot of pressure on him with a 300-pound 3 technique or something like that over the top of him. But we're getting him some reps in there to see what he possibly could do.
Shawn, you've asked us already, but Cody's situation going forward.
Just trying to get better. I think he felt the best today that he's felt in a while. So you know, we'll see what he does after the weekend and comes back. Hopefully, he'll be ready to go on Monday.
Shawn, you see any of these guys, I don't know, down on themselves because of what happened? Is the confidence still there for these guys?
You know, anytime you lose a football game and two kind of back-to-back like we did, I think the confidence takes a little hit. It certainly does. But you know, you can't dwell on it. That's why you play 12 ball games. You got to move on to the next. You get to reflect on it and try to adjust and make the adjustments that you need to get better. But you can't sit there and think about it and think about it and think about it. So certainly I took a hit, but you got to get their fire back. You know, the will to win is something they all got, and you should all see it again. All right, appreciate it. Thank you.